everyone, this is Laura and this is my Get Ready With Me video. I'm going to be showcasing some of the products that I love and use, and they're my favorite from the ShadowSense makeup line, including the ShadowSense all day wear, waterproof, smudge proof, budge proof lip colors, which I know you ladies are super excited about. So I'm going to be showcasing that. I'm going to be showing you what products I use to get ready, and it's going to be a great waterproof, all day waterproof, sweat proof look that's going to be fresh and easy. And I'm going to be telling you a little bit more about the benefits of the products that I'm using as well. And all throughout this week, actually from now, October 18th through this upcoming weekend, I'm looking at the calendar, October 28th, there's a special. So all orders will receive free shipping. And if you're friends and family of Carol, go ahead when you submit your orders and you're paying via PayPal, in the notes or comment section, just put the name Carol and I will go ahead and give you a reimbursement. You get 10% off your order when you order a ShadowSense starter kit and one other product as well. So when you bundle 2 or more products, you're gonna get that 10% discount. And again, all orders, no minimum purchase, is free shipping during this week from now, October 18th through October 28th. So get on that deal. So I'm gonna get ready. What I already did is I applied the ShadowSense Daytime Moisturizer, and I used the oily to normal formula. And it just it moisturizes my skin without making it's not too rich. So I like it. And so this is my bare face right now. I'm going to be applying, one of my favorites is the color correcting tinted moisturizer, and this reduces any redness that you may have. So as you can see, I do have a little bit of old pimple scars, so like here and here. So I'm just going to go ahead and put a little bit on my finger. And usually I just like to apply stuff with my hands anyway, so just gonna go ahead and do that. It's very interesting because I'm not really using a mirror, I'm just using this video. So again, this is the color correcting tinted moisturizer. I love it. The one thing about ShadowSense products is that it looks great. It somehow diffuses the light, so then in photos and on camera, you're gonna look amazing and glowing and flawless. Also, all the ShadowSense Make Sense, so the foundation and the tinted moisturizer, has volcanic ash in it, and it helps your cells naturally regenerate. It's gonna make your skin look better with every use. It's gonna make your skin look younger with every use and more refreshed. So I love using skincare products that are actually going to take care and improve your skin as well. Let me go ahead and grab this mirror here so that I have it ready. All right, so now I've got the tinted moisturizer on, and this is also, the foundation and the tinted moisturizer is waterproof, which is nice, and but it also lets your skin breathe. All right. So next I'm going to put on the color concealer, and I love this concealer. I use concealer every day, and I've used many other brands, also many expensive brands from department stores. This is by far the best concealer I've used under my eyes and just on any spot correction. This is great because it's also waterproof, so I've noticed that it actually does not fade and it does not crease, which is my favorite. So I'm gonna apply some now. Try not to move this mirror. Okay. Bear with me as I'm gonna apply this under my eye. Now I know my makeup routine, some people like to apply their eye makeup, or I think a lot of people like to apply their eye makeup before they put on the rest of their foundation and other makeup. I just tend to do things in reverse. I've always just done things this way. And I kind of like it. I just kind of like laying the foundation, because for me, my whole face comes first, and then, like for example, if I don't have a lot of time in the morning, my whole face comes first. I'd rather have the foundation set, or in terms the foundation, not actual like foundation, but if I wear foundation that day, you know what I mean. Like I'd rather have my face be ready, my whole face be ready, and then, you know, eyeshadow and lipstick are more accents. They're really like the finishing touches for me, and I just like doing things that way. Because to me, I like putting the major work in first. So for example, you know, just making sure I'm covering these spots, and then the fun stuff comes after, like eyes and lips. And I don't know how many of you would agree with me, but for me, a bold lip is quintessential for just completing my look. It always makes my entire outfit look put together, and I also just feel more put together when I have a good lip color on. It's kind of like my power suit, if you will. So I've got my concealer on, so you can see there's already an improvement from before in terms of redness. I could have put a little bit more here, but that's fine. So now I'm going to put on my eyebrows, which is another step that I love. And I don't use ShadowSense eyebrows. I'm always going to be honest with you guys, right? With whatever products that I trust and have tried and have favorited. So I actually use Wonder Brow for my eyebrows, and it just works really well for me. I like to brush first. So I use this to apply it. There's two ends to it. This actually comes from Wonder Brow itself. You purchase it separately from the eyebrow product. It has one firm bristle end, and then it has one brush end. So I just kind of just brush, and then I'm gonna go ahead and apply lightly. So with this, dab a little onto the brush. I dab excess product off on the rest of it, and then I'm going to apply now. I don't know if you can see me. I'll try to apply in a way where you can still see me, so I'm not disappearing out of the frame. Oops. I got on a little heavy-handed there, but that's okay. Dark eyebrows are nice. I love having a nice bold eyebrow, especially because for me, as you can see, my natural eyebrows are a bit thin, and just eyebrows just really define a face, you know. So I love filling in my eyebrows to be a little bit bolder, because that's how I feel it reflects my personality a little bit more. So I've got one eyebrow on. I'm gonna fill in the other one. And I'm just, you know, using these waterproof eyebrow products. It takes a little bit of getting used to. It takes a little bit of practice in the beginning. But I find that Wonder Brow is one of those products that's easier to use for me. Plus, it gives a pretty natural look. Like I've taken photos before where people have asked me, have I gotten my eyebrows microbladed, because they see like just, you know, the difference that it makes, but it also looks bold and it looks natural. So I recommend this product definitely. It's not part of the ShadowSense line. You can order it off Amazon. You can get it from any beauty retailer, Ulta, department stores, etc. And I will never steer you wrong in terms of what products I recommend. So, okay. So now I think I've got my eyebrows filled in enough. So you can see here, I'm going to wipe off. I'm going to close this container. Very important to make sure you close your Wonder Brow securely, because that product does tend to dry out. I'm going to wipe my eyebrow brush on a paper towel here to get off excess product. Now I do clean my brow brush every few days with oil-free eye makeup remover, because it does tend, you know, even if I wipe off the product, it does tend to leave some, you know, product residue, so the brush gets a little too stiff, which affects the application. So you do want to clean your brushes at least every few days, let them air dry fully. Okay, so next I want to go ahead and demonstrate some of the waterproof eyeshadows from ShadowSense as well. And it's called ShadowSense. So here I have a color called Shimmer Copper Rose. And this, I love this color because these eyeshadows you can actually layer on. So if you want something really sheer and subtle, you can just put on a thin layer. If you want something a little bit more, you just like add more product and blend it in. And they're super blendable. They're kind of like a cream color, and then they dry within a minute or two, and after that is waterproof. So you can get splashed with water, you can sweat, you can even go for a swim in the pool and your makeup will stay intact, which is awesome. And I think for those of you who are in Atlanta, Georgia area, like it gets very humid out there, so this waterproof stuff is really great. And also it doesn't crease or crack. So I'm gonna apply a little bit of the Shimmer Copper Rose, and you can see here, I just dab a tiny bit of product, like a little bit of product goes a long way. I even, just for simplicity, apply with my finger. And you can see it's just a very subtle hint of color. And this one I love because it has shimmer. I love shimmer. So that's a little bit of the Shimmer Copper Rose. You can see it now. I like to just apply a little bit and blend it into the corners under my eye here. Now let's say I wanted to add a little bit more drama. So I'm gonna add a little bit more so you can see the color. Can you see it? Okay. All right, so there's a little bit more color there, you can see. Sorry, the lighting is kind of coming in from one side of my window. It is morning here in Los Angeles, very sunny, a little dry. Okay, so you can see a little bit more of the Shimmer Copper Rose. I'm gonna go a little bit closer so you can see it, right? So that's it. So I just blended on 2 light dabs. I don't like, for daytime wear, I just like a little bit of shimmer and a little bit, like a hint of color. Now, just for the purpose of this video, I'm gonna add a darker color, and this will be good to transition into evening as well. So the color I have here is Garnet, which is like a reddish brown. Some people even use this Garnet ShadowSense, which is, you can use it on your eyebrows as well. And I have tried it before. The only thing is it turned out a little bit more reddish than I liked throughout the day, but if you blend it with, there's another black color called Onyx, and some people like to blend Garnet and Onyx together to make the perfect brow look. And but that's really up to your own preference. I like the Wonder Brow because it works best for me, and it gives me the eyebrow look that I desire. So it's really up to your own preference. Some people really like eyebrow pencils, eyebrow powder, gel, etc. It's up to you. But as far as eyeshadows, I definitely would recommend the ShadowSense. Like, these are fantastic. These are the only eyeshadows that you will need in your repertoire, especially if you're in a hurry, or even if you're not in a hurry, these are great. So I'm gonna apply the Garnet. I'm just gonna dab a little on my eyelid. And this is also good if you wanna do like a smoky eye. I love it. It's super easy to blend, as you can see here. So this is it. And that's just me applying a little bit. I'm no makeup expert or guru by any means, but this for me, like I love having products that are easy to use, fuss-free, and look great and are good for your skin at the same time. Oops, I smeared a little bit here. And as you can see, I messed up a little, but all I need to do is wipe it off because it still hasn't dried yet. And so there it is. So this is the Garnet on top of the Shimmer Copper Rose. Give you a little bit more of a smoky eye look. And this Garnet color I use during the day as well. It's really perfect, and I can also use it at night. Like, I can layer it on for a little bit more drama. So as you can see here, I've already created a little bit of a smoky eye, which you can do during the day or evening. And now I'm going to apply my eyeliner. And the eyeliner I use right now, I love liquid eyeliners because I love a little bit of a winged cat eye. Right now I'm using the Tarteist eyeliner, and it has a liquid eyeliner tip on one end, and it has a, all day waterproof regular pencil eyeliner on the other end. I don't use that end so much. I definitely use the liquid more. So I'm gonna apply my eyeliner now. And usually I curl my eyelashes too before doing this step, but I didn't bring my eyelash curler, and since I'm filming this video, you'll just have to imagine that I filled in my eyelash or curled my eyelashes. Again, I just love liquid eyeliner. It's simple for me, it's fuss free. It gives me a bold eyeliner look without putting too much effort into it, because I'm all about efficiency. Alright, so I got my eyeliner on. I think that's pretty even. What do you think? I think I could work a little bit more on my left side. I always have to draw my left eyeliner out a little bit more, just to even out my eyeliner. Okay, so I think that's good. I'm not gonna apply any eyeliner underneath. Sometimes I do, but today I'm not. Now I'm going to apply my blush. Super simple. Let's just do that real quick because this video is not about the blush. So I just like to apply here along my cheekbone, just my natural cheekbone. And then I fill in a little bit here, right on my the apples of my cheeks. So here, like you're smiling, that's a good way to gauge. And then next, highlighter. So in terms of blush, I use Tarte, a blush palette. So this is great. It has different shades of blush. So whatever makeup, whatever lip color, whatever eyeshadow I'm wearing that day, I just choose the blush that coordinates best with that and complements that. Next, highlighter. I don't know if you ladies like highlighter. I love a highlighter because it gives me a natural radiant glow. Whenever I use this kit, people see me and they say, oh my gosh, you're so glowing and you look so healthy and you're radiant. And part of it is, yes, the glory of the Lord. And the other part of it is help from this glow kit. So I use I believe this is the sun dipped one that just works best with my skin since I have medium skin tones. And first I'll use first I'll use a light color. So today I'll use the Summer. Give me a little bit of a highlight here. So you can see here it's already creating an extra bit of shine on my cheekbones. I highlight here my nose, above my lip, below my brow or my forehead here. Next, I'm going to use the bronze color and just slightly above and then under my cheekbone. That's super important. Just above to give and then under my cheekbone, just to kind of like draw, if you were to imagine, like drawing this little shape here to like a little C to like emphasize that. So I'm also gonna apply in the same areas. Definitely the darker color on the sides of my nose to give a little bit of contouring. So that's my cheat for contouring because I don't really like contouring. I don't like using a bunch of, you know, foundation on my face. I really like to let my skin breathe as much as possible. So I just kind of cheat contouring or create light contouring with the highlighters I use. So I use a light highlighter on the areas, the high areas, and then I also use a darker highlighter to create some like sense of shadows to kind of just create that natural. So you can see here it's got that little bit of shine too. All right. Next, final step, which I know you ladies have been waiting for. I'm gonna be using the ShadowSense lip color, and this color is one of mine and Carol's favorites. This is called Be Ruby. It's this beautiful ruby red color, right? It's kind of like Dorothy's ruby slippers. If you think about it that way, this is a great color just year round. So what you want to do, make sure you shake it real well, because what happens with the lip color, so this is a product, so the color molecules bind to your lip. So really important note before you apply, do not use any waxy lip balms because that will affect the product being able to bond to your lip. You always want to start with a really clean, bare lip. So I've already cleaned my lips beforehand, but just in case I've got foundation or tinted moisturizer on it, I use the Oops Remover that comes in your starter kit. I apply before I even put on any color. And then really important, make sure you wipe off that remover. Wipe it off real well. And there are traces of tinted moisturizer that I just removed from my lips, so that's a really important step. And that's a little tip and trick that I've learned to make sure that my LipSense color stays the way it's supposed to. So you shake it up real well. You want to make sure that your container, the lip color looks smooth, it doesn't look chunky. So this looks pretty smooth, so that means it's ready to go. If it doesn't look smooth like that, you want to shake it up a little bit more. So what you want to do is apply in light, thin coat. And don't go back and forth with the applicator. I want to go here. And I also like to use the tip, turn it around, to kind of outline the shape that I want to make sure I'm staying within those lines of my lip. And I also like to align a little outside of my lip. The nice thing about outlining this way is that it's very subtle. So even if I, like some people like to overline nowadays, it's up to you. I love using the LipSense. You don't need to use an additional lip liner because it gives a really natural look. So I'm gonna apply. So I had the first coat on. Try not to let your lips stick together. So I applied a thin coat all the way across, and I didn't go back and forth like this. You just want to try to apply in thin coats, just not going over too much. I'm gonna apply the second coat now. Okay, so now you see the second coat on, the color is starting to come out. Show a little bit more. I like to close and shake, let it dry in between. You want each layer to dry, it takes like 10 seconds. Okay, third layer. Okay, so now you can see I've got 3 layers on and the color really shows. Now 3 is the recommended amount of layers. Some colors are more sheer, so you might want to put on 4 layers. I recommend 3 to 4 layers, and that'll give you the best wear out of every color. So now I've got my 3 layers of Be Ruby LipSense on. And try not, again, I'm talking to you right now, but try not to put your lips together because the formula will be drying and it will be a little tacky. So you want to let it dry. Sometimes it's really awkward, like I'm just kind of doing this, letting it dry. And then you want to take your glossy gloss. And this is super moisturizing. It's got shea butter. It's going to seal in the color, and it's going to keep your lips moisturized all day. So I'm going to apply. And you can reapply this gloss as much as you want throughout the day to keep your lips shiny and moisturized. And this will help you, your color stay on. So right now I just applied the color, and it's gonna be immediately waterproof, smudge proof. So you can see on my finger, there's nothing on my finger. There's no lip color on my finger. I can go ahead and drink water, or I think that's tea actually. But if I were to drink from this glass, there's no color transfer on the glass whatsoever. I can go ahead, there's nothing. There's only a little bit of gloss. There's no color transfer. And also, if I were to say, kiss this piece of paper, there's gonna be nothing on it. So yeah, see, nothing. And so that's it. So everything, this makeup is waterproof, it's drying. The eyeshadow is drying already. And so this is my Get Ready With Me video. Those are the ShadowSense lip products. That's the LipSense and Be Ruby. In the starter kit, you'll get a color of your choice, a glossy gloss, and a remover that you use at the end of the day or throughout the day if you want to switch out your color to remove the lip color. And these are all non-GMO, non-toxic, and they're manufactured here in the USA, actually in California. And just to recap, I used the Color Correcting Tinted Moisturizer. The Make Sense Tinted Moisturizer and foundations are awesome. They blend to your skin, so magically after 30 minutes it'll blend, adapt to the color of your natural skin, but it's just going to make you look radiant and flawless. And those are the products that I've used today. Also the ShadowSense eyeshadow colors, which can be used all over your face as well. I used it in the Copper Shimmer Rose and the Garnet color. And if you check out the website link below, you're going to be able to see all the different colors that are available as well. Just wanted to give you a quick video. So this is the finished look. And look forward to hearing from you all soon. Enjoy the 10% discount. Remember to put the code name Carol under comments or notes when you're purchasing through PayPal. And I hope to hear lots of comments from you about how much you love the products.